It was pouring that day. Rain hit the ground hard, and the sky stayed gray and heavy. Right in front of a small shop, a dog lay curled up in the cold. His fur was drenched, clinging to his thin body, and he was trembling from head to toe. He looked so small, so helpless, his eyes quietly asking for help, even though he didn't make a sound. He wasn't just wet, he looked lost and scared. Every time the door opened, he flinched. He paced back and forth, looking in, then backing away, unsure if it was safe. His paws hesitated at the doorstep, like he wanted to come in but didn't know if he'd be welcome. His eyes kept darting back and forth, always on guard. There was a sadness in his every move, like the world had given him too many reasons to be afraid. A soft voice called out to him. No sudden moves, just a quiet invitation. Again and again, his ears twitched. He paused, then kept pacing. The door stayed open, the shelter waiting, but fear still held him back. After some time, a plate of food was gently placed at the entrance. The smell drifted out, and the dog noticed. He crept closer, little by little, until his hunger took over. He gobbled it down like he hadn't eaten in days. Still, when someone stepped outside, he backed away again, keeping his distance. Even then, he looked back, not just at the food, but at the kindness behind it. His eyes were filled with hesitation, but also hope. The food was brought closer to the door again. Words of comfort followed. A soft voice encouraged him, again and again. He stood at the edge, torn between fear and the quiet warmth calling him in. Minutes passed like hours. He paced, looked in, then away. But little by little, something changed. His paws moved closer to the doorway. Then finally, with a deep breath only he could feel, he stepped inside. He didn't run or bark. He just sat near the entrance, dripping wet, his eyes scanning the room as if waiting for something bad to happen. But nothing did. A towel was brought over, and gentle hands dried his fur, wiping away the cold that had soaked into his bones. He didn't fight it. He sat still, almost surprised by the care. But the moment passed quickly. As soon as he was dry, he darted off again. Maybe the fear hadn't fully left him yet. Maybe it was still hard to believe he was truly safe. In the days that followed, he came back. Each time, he stayed a little longer. The quiet house slowly became familiar. The faces, once strange, became comforting. The children laughed and ran, and he followed, his tail wagging just a little more each day. He began to chase toys, join in games, curl up in warm corners. He started to play with the other animals, making friends the way only animals can, without words, just through trust. It was like he had been waiting for this all along. A place to belong, a life without fear. His eyes, once so wary, now shone with energy. He ran through the rooms like he had always lived there, bringing joy with every step. He wasn't just alive, he was living. One day, while watching him nap peacefully by the window, it became clear he wasn't going anywhere. He had found his home, and he had brought something special with him too. A quiet reminder of how far a little patience and kindness can go. Now, each day is full of light. He wakes up with wagging tails and warm smiles around him. He runs through the house like it's his kingdom, surrounded by laughter and love. His past may have been cold and rainy, but his future is filled with sunshine. A heart once broken has been mended. A life once trembling in the rain is now wrapped in warmth. He is no longer a stray waiting outside the door. He is home.